Media, and I think it's time for some real talk, guys and girls. Can't say it without mentioning the girl part, because I know some girls watch my videos. You see, the way I see it in life, you've got choices, and some choices may or may not be right, other choices may determine how the person is, and it's a big part of life that people overlook. Like, we make choices every day. Like, what do we eat when we wake up in the morning? What do we drink when we wake up in the morning? What do we do when we wake up of the morning? These are things that you ask yourself next to, who am I gonna go hang out with today? Who am I gonna meet in this world? And it's insane how many people say these same things to themselves every morning, every night and day. Like, what am I eating tonight? What am I doing tonight? And another topic I want to bring up is how some people just misunderstand certain YouTubers. Like, not all YouTubers get money. Not all. And it's not easy, because it's a difficult topic, because you see these these rich kids on YouTube, and you're like, get the fuck off YouTube. Don't be flaunting your money to us. Half of the fucking population of England is poor. I've seen people walking down these streets of Birkenhead, and I've seen them. They've gone through a lot in their lives, had a lot go on, maybe did some drugs they shouldn't have done, and it ruined their lives. You see these kind of things, and you feel bad, because you know that person has been through hell. This is why I hate rich people, because they look down on people like me. Okay, I admit there are rich people who don't look down on people like me, or people who are homeless or that, but there are some who are too arrogant and up themselves, like proper up there on the spectrum of arseholery, that never actually see the problems society has. And our government is a pile of shite. It's a pile of shite. And I'm not one for political views, but when you look at it, everything this country is standing for is gone. Whatever this country's standing for, I don't want to be a part of it. I mean, everything I've seen, the news, people dying because of allergic reactions, only because idiots who work at like restaurants don't fucking follow the rules. I'm sorry. Came off as a tirade there, I'm sorry about that. But it's just the way I see it, though. It isn't fair to anyone. We're all struggling out there. I mean, I was watching the news earlier today, and it came up with this guy, and it was horrible, because the guy died because there was buttermilk. Ironically, he was allergic to that kind of stuff, but the burger he ate was buttermilk. It was fucking wedged with buttermilk. He didn't even ask for it. He asked for a simple plain burger with nothing in. But apparently, because it was drenched in buttermilk, it ended horribly for him. He died. And it's these kind of things that I find stupid. It's like, no one focuses on the small guys, the people that have hard times in life. And the way I see it, it's not fair on human being if they've got to live their life with an allergy. And I'm not saying it's a problem we need to eradicate anyone here. No, I ain't saying that. But I am saying it's not fair on those of us out there who are suffering and have idiots running restaurants like that. Like, fucking sack the person who gave him that burger, because that person doesn't deserve to be working in the food industry. I spent a year doing college, And I would know if there was an allergy. Say if I was running a business, like you know, a burger restaurant, and one of my customers happened to be heavily allergic to something in one of my foods, I wouldn't want to give him it. I'd try and look for an alternative. Or better still, just ask him if he would prefer something small, or something that wouldn't trigger an allergic reaction that would leave him in hospital. These kind of things I wanted to bring. Mainly this point I heard on the news about this poor kid. He was only like, what, 1 year younger than me. Well, maybe 2 years younger than I am. And he died because no one fucking looked and checked the burger. And I'm not using this to try and gain fame. I'm not. I'm just angry and furious that people would do this. Being that I myself spent a year in catering and have loads of common sense not to fucking give someone that. That's like fucking handing a loaded handgun to a psychopath and tell him, don't kill anyone. You come back 2 hours later, he's fucking killed the entire street. I don't know how that would come into play, but it would. It's one of these things I don't find funny, and some people may like report this video or say this and that, but it's a true fact. This country's gone to shit, and I ain't even a part of it. I don't even wish I was fucking English. That's how bad it is. I wish I was from Iraq at this point. To be honest, at least there, they fucking get shit right. It's something I don't understand with some people. It's like, why the fuck would you go out of your way to do stuff like this? Like, they let that poor bastard die, all because they didn't fucking check the burger. It's like, come on, are you real? Are you for real? Shit. These kind of shit doesn't work with me, because I don't like that shit. See, I like to report, I like to become my own news channel, if anything, because stories like this that I read are shocking. Like, I heard a story a while back, if I can remember correctly, about like how this woman had, my brain's a little fuzzy, probably tiredness, but this woman had been left for over a year by a carer because she had problems. She couldn't get out the house. She couldn't even fucking walk. And she was left in the house for hours. No medication, no food, fucking nothing. They found her a week later dead because of it. Because she was left in that house without no support. I'm sat there looking at that story, and I had an energy drink in my hand, and I was just crushing the can because I was that angry with what I seen. It's not right. The way this world treats people with disabilities is shocking. It's looking at them and going, ha 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 ha. It's not right, really. You're taking the piss out of people with disabilities. And worse, people with disabilities are actually a lot smarter than people think. It's like the times when people say, oh, fat women ain't really that good in bed. Come on, mate. Shut the fuck up. It's one of them things. It's like, what? Why would you even fucking think that? Because you don't understand. I know my way around how the world works. And I understand that some people out there have disabilities, have problems, and when someone dies because they think because of one stupid incident, need to rephrase that, because of the fact that no one's caring for them, it kind of sickens me, because you're meant to be someone that's looking out for them. You're meant to be making sure they don't end up dead or in a fucking hospital. Especially for people with disabilities who can't walk, can't talk, or can't do fuck all. Pardon me. Who can't do anything. And it's shocking, because it's not right, because the system's fucked. I feel sorry for anyone who's a carer. Well, more for the people who are being cared for, except for those who actually care for their carers, who are getting cared for properly. But besides that, I don't like this idea that we should treat people differently because they have something wrong with them. No, we should not. We should actually do something about this. Like, it's not right the way some people treat each other. And, like, the idea that you can actually, you've got that mentality of, you're different from me, so I can do what I want to you. I can say what I want to you, and you can't do shit about it. That kind of shit does not fly. That is not cool. That is actually offensive and downright not right. Because people with disabilities or mental problems are more likely to be the most smartest, most insanely good at something people on earth. I know a lot. I remember hearing stories about the most greatest people on the earth, and they were the most dyslexic, unable to count, you name it, but they managed to pull through and become successful people.